We're at Lambeau Field, one of the country's most beloved stadiums. It's historic, it's steeped in culture, and if you listen closely enough, you can hear the voices of the NFL's past. This one's going to be downed in the end zone for a touchback. Gets the ball away. Tackle was made by Keith Rivers.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Let's go.
Rolls right. Barely gets that one off. Catches it, and he's punished.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid game.
Hands it off. The stop was made by Robin. Bush picks up about 4 yards on the play. It appears someone jumped early.
It was up there.
False start, offense. Still third down.
Passes on the move. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up fourth down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 41. They'll start this drive at the 41-yard line. Passes. It falls incomplete. Second down now following the incomplete pass. Gets it off. Kerry Rhodes was there to bring him down. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Steps up in the pocket. He's there for the catch. Kerry Rhodes makes the tackle.
That was a big-time throw right there, and we're starting to see this more and more around the league. The quarterback having confidence that even if the receiver is defended well, go ahead and still take a shot and see if he can make a play.
They line up at the 29. Passes it out. He leads. It's caught. Looks like the official got someone for interference. Now we'll see which way they call it.
Defense. The penalty is declined.
First and 10. Here's the give. It's going to be a first and goal for the Bills.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense. If you can't stop the run, you have to deal with play action.
The Bills score the game's first touchdown.
As much as we want to give credit to the running backs for scoring touchdowns, it is really the offensive line that gets it done when you get down here.
Buffalo is up a touchdown. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Gets the pass out. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. Pass is complete. Williams was there to bring him down.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
And he is hit as he let go of the ball. He's tackled at the 34-yard line by Williams. Reggie Bush makes his third catch of the game. They'll work the left side. Bush can't hang on to the ball. Whitner gets the loose ball.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Throws just as the pressure gets there.
Yeah, I like going with the play-action pass in that situation. They caught the defense cheating a little bit, completed it for a good pickup.
Give to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 30 before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. They hand it off again. He gets out to about the 28-yard line before he gets brought down. Gets the pass off. Drops the easy pick. Second down now following the incomplete pass. Pennington hands it off. He fights forward to about the 26 before he's wrestled to the ground. Moreno gains about 2 yards on the run. Toss. The stop was made by Hood. So the kicker comes out to try and put 3 points on the board. This will be a 43-yard attempt. And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding offense. Repeat, fourth down.
They call on the field goal unit. This one 53 yards away. And he hit the crossbar, no good.
Oh, those have to be the worst. You think you hit a good ball. It's between the uprights. You're ready to celebrate, and that thing clangs off the crossbar and comes back at you. Oh, those hurt. It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Hands it to the back. Tackle was made by Brace. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 36-yard line.
That's not good enough, man.
And they'll run him again. Brace was there to bring him down. Bush gets 3 yards on the carry. They'll keep it on the ground again. Gets away from the defender. Tackle was made by Antoine Bethea. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
That's just getting it done. You can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get a back in that 3rd down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
Let's go, Red. Let's go.
Williams brings him down at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
Gets the pass away.
The Packers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
Throws it short.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Passes to his left. Diving catch, touchdown. The Packers with an 8-play drive that covered 55 yards.
Mark Sanchez gave a good play fake to set up that touchdown toss. He knew it was going to be there for a short completion if the defense bought run.
Lofton fields it at the goal line. Big hit there to bring him down. They'll start this drive at the 30. Pitch out. Got away from the tackler. Now he has space. To the 20. Touchdown, Bill.
Impressive play that time. Not only did he understand what the defense was trying to do to him, but his vision enabled him to find the hole and make a big play.
Buffalo is up 7. From his own goal line. Brought down at the 26-yard line.
The Packers can really get on a roll if they can knock in a touchdown here for the second straight series.
The stop was made by Williams.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 14-7. Bills.
Get ready.
Hammered as he lets it go. He does a good job to hang on to the ball. 4-yard gain.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
They get to him, and now the ball is loose. Bush recovers the loose ball. That's the game's first turnover. 4th and long now after the sack. Lofton awaiting the return. Lofton fields it at the 37. The Bills will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series.
Here we go.
It's the tailback. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Moreno gains about 4 yards on the play. Gets it off. He's brought down at the 48-yard line by Hood. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Again with the carry. He gets to about the 44-yard line before he's getting tackled.
We're not going to win.
From the 44-yard line.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Hands it off. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Moreno gets 3 yards on the carry. Short throw to the right. Defender tips it away, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The pass is away. Tackle was made by Whitner. Brandon Marshall makes his first reception of the game. He's able to hold on to it. Another reception gives him 4 for the game. Bush takes the handoff. Barnes tackles him at the 43-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 43. Sanchez gives it up the middle. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Here's the pass. He makes another reception on the drive.
Is this a first down? Here's the measurement. And he did get the first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Dumps it out left. Keith Rivers was there to bring him down.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
He throws left. Rivers gets his hand on it. And now the offense will be faced with a third down situation.
Third down. Let's focus in on what we got to do here.
Dumps it out right. Runs over tackling.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Throws it. Comes down with it. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today. Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Bush gets the call again. A couple of yards there.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Huge pressure by the defense.
Grace gets his first sack of the season.
They'll line it up for the field goal. This one will be a 34-yard try. And it's good.
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Tosses it out. Brought down at the 35
by Kerry Rhodes. Moreno gains around 3 yards on the run.
They give it to the tailback. Gerard Mayo was there on the tackle.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic. It can really help stop the run.
Breaks another.
The Bills get another big gain there. I'm telling you, I'm impressed with what they're doing right now in the running game.
Gets the pass away.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
Brought down behind the line. Loss of 8 on the play. That'll make it third down. Pennington hands it off.
Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 38.
The Packers had some success on that last series, putting up 3 points, but now they're going to want to take it to another level with a touchdown.
Bush gets the carry. Tackle was made by Williams. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. Short pass to his left. Reggie Bush with his 6th reception. They line up at the 49. Passes the ball. Almost picked.
Keith Rivers had the coverage on the play.
Let's go.
Hit as he passes.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Ready to rock and roll, son. One back. Well, let's go. Get in the back. Let's go.
Throws it short. He catches another. Reggie Bush makes his 7th grab of the game. The Packers will take their 2nd time out of the half. No good. They'll take over at the 43-yard line.
Go.
Here's the halfback. Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
We'll take a look at the scores from other action. Here's a look at the top performers from around the league. Hightower has rushed for over 75 yards. Here's a look at the first half stats. Green Bay racked up over 200 yards in the first half. Knowshon Moreno has rushed for over 100 yards. Buffalo leads it by 4. Here are the highlights from your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Lambeau Field.
From his own goal line. Dropped at the 27-yard line. They'll start at the 27. Short throw to the left.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Got it off barely. Vargas gets the pick. Still moving.
With the zone coverage back there, I'm sure he wasn't expecting that kind of quick pressure. It got to him, and he made a big mistake.
And he will lose yardage on the play.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
They'll keep it on the ground again. They get 3 yards on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Throws it out. It's there for the catch. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Let's go.
Just gets it away.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
To the person seated in Section 10, Row 18, Seat 4. You've won an all-expenses holiday with the cheerleader of your choice.
Again with the run. Is this a first down? Here's the measurement. The measurement shows us they're just inches away. It's 3rd down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Gives it off. The stop was made by Brace.
4-yard gain for a first down there. It's nice when you don't always have to throw the ball in that situation.
Dumps it out left. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, that's a great call, Tom, because when you get a blitz package like that and your offensive line can first of all figure it out and then get it blocked, it's very tough to cover one-on-one in the secondary.
Again with the carry. Robbins was there to bring him down.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Makes the short throw. He can't bring him down.
Mark Sanchez had several options on that play, including maybe taking off and running with it, but he's got such great confidence in his arm and his receivers, he was able to make it happen.
And that flag was thrown in the area of holding. And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. Nick Folk tacks on the extra point. Here's your sprint drive summary. Green Bay has a 3-point lead. They get him at the 31. The Bills want to get better results from this series. Their last one ended with a turnover. They tackle him for a loss.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
He throws left, and he caught it.
Do what you do.
A gain of 9 yards on the play, so that'll make it 3rd down. Throws it. Bartell bats it away. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought first down really set the tone for that entire series.
He's tackled at the 23.
The Packers will take over on offense now, looking to control the clock a little bit and keep the other offense on the sidelines. Now that they have a lead, they'll look to try and maintain and control it.
Passes it. There for the catch. The tackle was made by Dante Whitner.
The Bills have done an outstanding job containing one of the best receivers in the game up until this point, but that time he slipped away and made one.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get
Here's the throw.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing the defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
They'll give it off here. Julius Peppers was there on the tackle. A pickup of about 7. That'll bring up 2nd down. Gets the ball away.
The Packers are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
Makes the catch.
Mark Sanchez hasn't missed yet on this drive. He's an accurate passer, and he's got a good sense of timing in that pocket.
Sanchez with the gift. The Packers cap off the 6-play, 75-yard drive with a touchdown. Nick Folk tacks on the extra point. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. He'll return it from the 1. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Really need to step it up offensively now. Either somebody come up with a big play or at least sustain a drive to keep that defense on the field for a while. A touchdown on this series would be a huge boost. And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Tackle was made by Gerard Mayo. They pick up 2 yards.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that. The Packers did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3-and-out.
He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line.
The Packers have been rolling so far, and now they can really start to take control of this one with another touchdown.
Gives it off. Dorsey drops him for a loss at the 37.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Rivers will tackle him for a loss at the 36.
Well, the halfback delay is really one of those plays that you're dependent upon the defensive lineman really believing it's a pass and trying to attack the quarterback. That time, those defensive linemen, they didn't believe.
Dante Whitner makes the tackle.
The Bills did a good job forcing a 3-and-out. Anytime a defense can come up with 3 solid plays in a row like that, you know they are right on schedule.
They down it at the 4.
The offense has to find a way to put some points on the board, and it has to start happening now.
Passes to his left. No completion.
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
They hand it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Let's go now.
And that incomplete pass will probably lead to the punting unit coming out onto the field as they go 3 and out.
Now, that series just never seemed to get off the ground. Nothing they tried there seemed to work.
They can't bring him down. Takes it out to the 32. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Tackle was made by Keith Rivers. Keith Rivers makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. And they'll run him again. He's hammered in the backfield.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Let's go.
He passes short. Marshall makes his 3rd catch of the game. That marks 25,000 career passing yards. Excellent pass protection. The stop was made by Phillips.
Yeah, and the key is making that first pass rusher miss you. More often than not, there's one guy in your way. You can make that first guy miss. A lot of times those defenders have their backs turned and are running away from it.
The offense will line it up at the 6. Tackle was made by Phillips.
Yeah, he really didn't have an opportunity to break that one, but at least he was able to get enough for the first down and move the chains.
The stop was made by Glenn Dorsey. That's a 2-yard gain, and that will bring up 2nd down. And they'll run him again. Not sure if he got in. This will not be a touchdown. This is the 8th play of this drive. There for the reception. Mark Sanchez gets his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. Extra point is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Breaks a tackle. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Throws in a hurry. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. 2nd down coming up after the incomplete pass.
Hey, man, we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up.
Passes. Miles picks it off. Turner is there to bring him down, and that will make his 2nd of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient.
He breaks the tackle. They pick up 9 there.
You know you have a pretty special player at the running back position when, despite the fact that they're run blitzing him now, he can still get out of there and still come up with a nice game. 5 yards and a first down. I really like what this offense is starting to do now.
Dumps it out right. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on. Dillard with his 4th catch of the game. passes it out, and it's completed. Crosses the plane. Well, we'll wait to see. The call is not a touchdown. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here. Hands it to him. Touchdown.
No need to give it to a fullback down here on the goal line with this team when they've got a halfback that can cram it in there like that.
There's a flag on the play. And I have a feeling this one's coming back.
Holding. Offense.
Up and good. Here's your sprint drive summary. With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the fourth quarter. Score, the Packers 38, the Bills 14. It's fielded at the 2. Johnson lost the ball. Folk recovered it. The Packers will begin this drive at the 33. They hand it off. He gets out to about the 32-yard line before several defenders bring him down. They'll keep it on the ground again. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Bush gets 6 yards on the play. Sanchez will hand it off. Still on his feet. And we have a flag on the play. This one might be on the offense. Here's the call.
Personal foul. Flipping on the offense. Still third down.
They line up at the 29. Feeds it to the back. He lost yardage on the play. You'd expect more from him and the offensive line as they've not mustered up many yards on the ground. He's got it. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
At the 30. Big hit there to bring him down. Excellent return on the kickoff.
You know, that's one of those plays that as a kick returner, you don't always run to the hole when you see it. You kind of run away from the hole, and then at the last second you make a break into the hole so that they don't know where the hole is because you're not running in that direction. Does that make any sense?
Gets rid of it in a hurry. Mathis is there on the tackle.
Boy, that's a tough throw and catch that time. Tight coverage, able to thread it in there, and good play by the receiver.
Throws it short. He's there for the catch. Moreno makes his third grab. 2 yards away here on second down. Short pass to his left. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Gets the pass out. He makes another catch. Harry Rhodes makes the tackle.
The Bills are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
It appeared the defense jumped early on that one. They line up at the 4.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much you could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Here we go. Left 35.
Chad Pennington is not easily rattled. That time the defense came with a blitz, and yet he looked so calm, and he made them pay the ultimate price, 6 points.
And the point after is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Buffalo lines up for an onside kick. The Packers get to the ball.
If you play the game long enough, you're going to play in a few games like this on both sides, but on the losing side, it's really tough. Really, at this point, all you can do is not quit. Go out there, keep fighting, and get ready for next week. And, Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He's dropped for a loss. Dorsey has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. Bush on the inside handoff.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
No good. They'll start at the 44-yard line. He throws left. Just about 3 yards there. That'll make it 2nd down. Dumps it out left. Turner with 7 catches now. Flips it out short. Tackle was made by Bartell.
You know, it's really not that hard to figure out who this offense is trying to get the ball to on this drive. That's catch number 3. Time for a few adjustments, defensive coordinator.
Bartell is there on the tackle. From the 21-yard line. Gets the pass off. Mathis knocks it down.
Whoa, that was really lucky. That one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
Might have a man. Deep pass, end zone. Another touchdown for the wide receiver, and the defense got to be a little frustrated out there.
You know, they just can't get their hands on him. He's just too quick at the line of scrimmage. He's too quick coming in and out of his breaks, and he's making this defense look bad.
Point after is good. Here's your Sprint drive summary. They get him at the 22. The Packers will set up shop at the 22-yard line. They take a knee. The Bills take a timeout, and now they have no timeouts remaining. They go with the kneel down. That's it from Lambeau Field. Stay right there for our post-game highlight package.